Hi, I'm Jerry Taransky, Vice President for Regulation at Daybreak Genetics. Daybreak is concerned about two pieces of legislation recently introduced in the Maryland State Assembly. One bill would ban the export of adult stem cell technology to other countries. The justification given for this bill is that it would protect Maryland's biotechnology industry. Of course, that doesn't make any sense because it would damage the industry economically. But apart from that, the bill looks like an attempt by a state government to meddle in U.S. foreign policy. Surely governments can't do that. The second bill we're worried about imposes a special sales tax on purchases of certain lab chemicals. Daybreak uses some of those chemicals in its Green Spring lab. You can buy those chemicals from domestic suppliers, but Daybreak purchases them from a supplier in Mexico. We do that because the Mexican suppliers' prices are much lower than what U.S. suppliers would charge. The chemical tax bill would interfere with our import strategy. I'm wondering whether we can argue convincingly that the bill would overstep the state's authority by taxing imports. There was a luncheon meeting with legislators in Annapolis yesterday. I was invited to speak at the meeting about the export ban bill and the chemical tax bill. Unfortunately, at the last minute, I was called into an emergency meeting and couldn't go. Instead, we sent Steve Gates, Daybreak's VP for marketing, in my place. Steve really wasn't prepared, and I'm afraid he wasn't very diplomatic or convincing.
I'm Steve Gates, VP of Marketing for Daybreak Genetics. It's an honor to be with members of the Maryland Legislature today. Now let me tell you, those two bills that just got introduced are stupid. You don't want to be stupid, do you? So don't vote for those bills. I'll tell you the truth. I'm probably not that smart. I mean, it's not like I'm some genius who went to Stevenson University, okay? I don't know anything about stem cells, but I do know that a state can't just ban exports like this. It's crazy. Stupid and crazy. Jumping up and down crazy. And taxes, ugh, I hate taxes. You know what I mean? Taxes just mess everything up. So don't tax those chemicals. Seriously, don't do it. I hope I persuaded you. So does anybody know where I can get a beer around here? Lobbying makes me thirsty.
Daybreak Genetics wants to write a letter to the legislators who introduced the export ban and chemical tax bills. We'll explain how these bills would hurt our company if they become law. But we'd also like to say that the bills would be unconstitutional because the state is improperly interfering in foreign relations. I don't know whether the law supports us on this point or not. Can you do some research on the issue and write a memo explaining whether the state has the authority to enact these bills?